he doesn't want to fight me.
Hey, yo, God. On God in him.
How long will Ryan Garcia run from Devin Haney?
Run, Ryan, run.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Oh, God.
Devin Haney got this man home alone underneath the bed.
The belts don't matter, dog.
That's the new excuse out here. But they only use the excuse when it's stiff competition holding the belts. Oh, scary ass. Hey, Ryan, you ain't the people's champ. The social media duck. This is a grown man sport. Belts don't matter to a little boy hiding up under the bed.
Probably still pee in the bed and shit. PP Ryan.
It's either man up or man down. All I'm saying is, Devin got these niggas scared, dog.
Oh, God. Run, Ryan, run.
Hey, yo, God. On God in him.
All right, what's good? I got some sources to share with y'all today. Good morning. Grand awakening. Everybody tuning in. I'm going to share this with y'all. I seen a video. Javier Fortuna is exposing your boy, Ryan. A lot of y'all's boy, Ryan Garcia. And without further ado, I'm going to just play the video, man. Play the video. Hopefully y'all doing well today. Let's see here. We got Javier Fortuna.
Good afternoon. I've been training at about 50% just in case anything would happen.
Can you talk to us about the fallout with the Ryan Garcia fight?
Lo que pasó con la pelea de Ryan Garcia.
Que un cobarde se quiso fingir una cosa que no era, el público entero se dio cuenta de la real verdad.
He's a coward. He pretended something that didn't happen, and now the people are seeing that.
Obviously,
He's a coward. He pretended that something happened that didn't happen, and now the people see that. We've been seeing it. Hello. Shout out to good morning to the UGC. We've been seeing it. Shout out to Javier Fortuna's translator. Translating correctly what Javier Fortuna expressed to the fans. This guy is a coward. It's crazy because I was hearing rumors that everybody was in full support of Ryan in his mental illness, even Javier Fortuna, wishing him the best. But we see him live in the flesh, telling it like it is. He is a coward. The nigga is a coward. Javier Fortuna. Sounds off.
he's still getting his title eliminator shot. How does he feel about Jojo Diaz as the opponent? Is he a little upset about it? Does he feel let down?
No, no me molesta nada, lo que me alegra es saber que él tuvo más cojones, más galla que Ryan Garcia, que supuestamente se creía el campeón ya del mundo.
No, I'm actually happy because he was the guy who actually had the cojones, the balls to face me. Not like Ryan Garcia, who already felt that he was a big champion, a world champion.
I know he's focused on Jojo Diaz, but did he see Devin Haney?
Yeah, cojones, if I'm not mistaken, that means balls. And he said Ryan don't have it. He do not have it. He's glad that Jojo Diaz had the cojones, you know, because I brought flame to this shit, man. And they've been looking too great on the Mexican side of things. And it's not a shot at everybody, you know, because I know there's some Mexican warriors that's still doing it. But it's very few and far between from what I'm seeing as of late. Ryan Garcia is a mark. He's a coward. And Jojo Diaz, even though he missed weight, he lost his belt on the scales after not honoring his rematch clause versus Tevin Farmer. That's what you get, promotions. But he's stepping in there for Golden Boy after the coward boy, Ryan Garcia, dropped out. You see what I'm saying? Believe what you want to believe about mental illness and all of that, but he dropped out. You feel me? And Jojo stepped up. But he says Ryan has no cojones. Do you agree? Playback. Let's continue.
His performance and what he makes of
La
it.
pelea de David Haney, ¿qué piensas de su actuación?
Sí, estoy enfocado, actualmente estoy enfocado en Jojo, pero vi la pelea de David Haney y ahí se vio la razón porque el papá y él tampoco quieren la pelea conmigo ni su equipo.
I'm focused on this fight, like you said, but I did see the fight with Devin Haney, and now we all saw why he and Devin's dad don't want to fight with me.
You know,
Damn, bringing flame to Devin and the pops. Feel me? Bill Haney Promotions. He bringing heat, saying that's why they don't want to fight me. So that's the first source of the day. Javier Fortuna. This is covered by Fight Hype. This is covered by Fight Hype. And so the source to that, let me drop in the description. And then we're going to get to the next source here. We're going to get to the next source here. So I just dropped that in a live chat. This next one, man, to give you a little hint, this man got stopped by a brutal right hand. A brutal right hand, my friend. First off, you know, I know a lot of people be biased, you know, to a city, they country, they color, and all kind of shit, right? But we don't do that type of shit over here. This is the UGC. The way AJ set that man up, beautiful work. I will never say he's a horrible fighter. AJ is a great athlete. He displayed it that night when the demigod jumped in there. He jumped in there with AJ and got sat down. I mean, when it landed flush. And you know when it lands flush, when you stretched out like this. Look at the smirk on AJ's face. Like, damn, these American niggas weak. That's how he look. Like, these niggas is weak, bro. He like, I thought having long hair is supposed to make you strong. He sat his long hair ass down. Bloop. Sat his ass down, man. But that's not even really what this is about. Charles Martin, he's trying to get in there with Dillian Whyte. He's called out Dillian Whyte. And believe it or not, he's gotten up since then, since the loss from AJ. He's done some things. He's took another loss to, I think, Karnaki. But he showed me some things in that fight. He beat Gerald Washington. I watched that fight. I don't know what's up with Gerald Washington. Gerald Washington be getting his ass beat. You know. So I don't know. Andy from Cali, I'd be like, nigga, what's going on, dog? But anyway, man, hopefully y'all enjoyed the flame that Javier Fortuna brought to Ryan. Let me see what's going on in the live chat though before I continue. Shout out to the playback. Ron the Don Fink, what's going on, homie? Chop chop. Chin smoke. Peace and power. Let me drop the link. Shout out to my clique, man. I'm dropping the link in the hangout before we bang out. One, two kid. Good morning, my bro. One, two kid in the building. The homie is here. People be showing up for that Ryan flame. Let's get the Ryan flame going. The Flame Gang. Hey, shout out to the Truth Hearst crew. I'm your host, BHP, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. The homie Ronald Finkley with the super sticker. It's only right that we drop the dancing AB. Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you. Showing support always, homie. But Ryan, back on the lava rock. It is what it is. It's nothing new. I think I seen a video. He out here trying to show people how to throw the left hook. So I think Ryan is going to be just a trainer now. He downgraded low key to just, showing people how to work on their left hook and shit like that. What's up, 1 2?
Hey, what's going on, man? I know you're not up here giving King Rye, the flame, man. This dude is not the 1 time. He's not the 2 time. He's not the 3 time, the 4 time. He's the 5 time Donald Duck champion.
Damn.
Right here. The WBC gonna give him a belt with a big ass bill on that shit. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get his belt too. Because nobody ducks 5 guys at once. Nobody.
Oh man, bro. I mean, hey, he's in a Guinness Book of World Records or something for ducking. I mean, that's a lot of people to duck at once, man.
That's right, man. He should get the quack belt of the century because that shit was insane, man.
Quack belt. He's showing people how to throw left hooks now instead of actually, throwing them left hooks in a fight, in a serious fight. Javier Fortuna said, "This man is a coward. He has no cojones. He fake mental illness, and now the people know."
Bring in the heat, man. I smell something. Smell something out here. Smelling something. Now, as for Charles Martin, listen.
Yeah.
I know he lost to AJ, but that's due to the fact that the man had no legs due to them tight ass shorts. He got no circulation. Tell me, how could you get circulation in the legs with them tight ass shorts, man? He came in there with no circulation to his legs, man. He's been doing all right lately.
Look at the state of his shorts. The state of his legs, man. He can't breathe.
Yeah, man. Them legs couldn't breathe, man. He probably couldn't feel his feet when he got in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Somebody must have washed them shits. I don't know what it was, but look at that shit, man. Come on, man. He couldn't feel his legs, man.
Look at the state of his shorts, man. And then that right hand landed, and it was just like, I mean, what's so messed up? The facial expression of AJ, like, man, these motherfuckers is weak in America, dog. Look at this weak ass shit.
He was talking big shit, man. He was talking big shit too before the fight, man. You know what I mean? He was in. I walked this earth like a. He was like, AJ said he liked that though. He was like, "Oh, I like that. You talking? That's big champ talk right there."
Yeah, man. When it was face to face.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, it's another image I forgot to upload, but it was an image where Charles Martin was like laughing in his face, almost like with arrogance. And AJ was just looking at him. And Eddie Hearn was looking at AJ like, you know what to do. You know what to do with this man. Do to this man. But yeah, it's how this dude he want to get that work in with Dillian Whyte though. What you feel about that?
Hey, I'm not against it. I'm really not. I mean, he's been mixing it up out there, in the game, fighting a little bit of competition, and he wants a spot back, and I think he's a little more serious this time around. So I'm not mad at that, man. That's what he's supposed to do.
Yep. I mean, who do you favor? Let me see. Friday night, the slap boxing match heard around the world. Friday night. Iron Kong, what's going on?
Hey, what up? What up, man?
We know what you're here for.
No guy test. What?
No cajon that test.
Well, I mean, I'm here for the flambeau. I see Javier Fortuna talking to you. Hey, what's up, 1 2 kid? My bad.
Hey, what's going on, Iron Kong? How you doing, man?
Hey, I cool, man. Morning to you and Black and the whole chat.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Ryan Garcia, a whole. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know that's Tony's reviews guy. I mean, Tony probably in the chat working because Ryan Garcia is this guy. Anytime Ryan Garcia and then Tony appears in a plume of smoke. So we need Tony to show himself. Reveal yourself, sir. Stop hiding in the back.
Stop hiding.
Come up here and speak to what Javier Fortuna said about this lady. In terms of Charles Martin, man, I mean, Charles Martin's a weird dude, right? So this guy is #1 in the IBF. really should be fighting for the mandatory to fight Anthony Joshua, but you're calling out Dillian Whyte. I don't understand. You should be fighting, like, say, man, he said in an interview, Dillian Whyte ain't the prize. AJ is the prize. Fury is the prize. Okay, if that's the prize, fight Hrgovic so you can get to the prize. Why is this guy calling out Dillian Whyte? Like, it's really confusing to me. Because Charles Martin said he don't want to fight Filip Hrgovic. Then he just disappeared because he was supposed to fight Wilder.
Damn.
He disappeared. He just disappeared. Like, and then he just reappeared. Dillian Whyte, you a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Hey woman, with a real man, some shit like that. I don't know. Oh, look at that picture. It looked like when you it looked like when you push like my son's Iron Man figure down and it just falls down.
Action figure just fell down the steps or some shit.
Look at that shit.
Yeah.
This was when I was like borderline, like I still don't like Anthony Joshua. I was like, this is some bullshit.
But look at his face. Look at AJ smirk on his face. Like, damn, this motherfucker weak.
Charles, I played an interview one time. You want to live with me, but when he was talking to some dude in a backyard somewhere. And he was talking about how he sold his belt. He was like, yeah, certain things wasn't right. And I just sold my belt. I was like, listen to this, my
damn.
Well, he paid for it. His chin paid for it. You know what I'm saying? So he got it. He got, I don't know how much money he got, but he definitely got punched in the face.
Look at that.
That demigod shit went out the window.
I was mad too.
Hey, but I'm not sure who Dillian Whyte lined up to fight, and we know what happens when he tries to go for the, he fights in title eliminations and all that, so he don't get a fight. So I'm not mad at the fact that it's a keep busy fight and getting in there with Dillian Whyte. I don't know if Charles Martin will pull it off, but I'm pretty sure he'll actually fight him. So I'm not mad at that fight, and maybe it'll put him on the maybe he sees it as it'll put him on the map to where guys will, possibly give him a shot after if he gets in there and he pulls off the dub. So
but if he beats Hrgovic, he gets the shot. He's mandatory for Anthony Joshua.
Well, I don't know.
Hey,
maybe.
Arcon, why don't nobody want to fight Hrgovic? Is he the new boogeyman at heavyweight or what?
Martin Bakoli turned the fight down too.
Didn't what's his name just recently? Michael Hunter?
Yeah, he turned it down to fight some Mike Wilson. Then the fight didn't come off because Teofimo has, on
vacation and shit.
Yeah, he's on COVID vacation. Then who else turned it down? Everybody else in the IBF turned it down. Everybody.
Hey, maybe they sparred Hrgovic. You know what I'm saying? And maybe they like, yeah, fuck that dude.
It's like Eddie Hearn said.
Yeah, something, bro.
Eddie Hearn said, you don't have to take the offer that we gave for Michael Hunter, but you can take the fight and we can renegotiate whatever. He's like, nobody wants to fight Hrgovic. He don't understand. Everybody, like Tony Yoka is fighting some nobody. He was up to. Ajit Kabayel fighting nobody. Martin Bakoli somewhere in Congo jumping up and down on old rubber tires somewhere. He said no. Charles Martin melted, disappeared, popped back up, calling out Dillian Whyte. And it's like, what's all this about?
Well, I think Hrgovic, he ain't showing really any signs of weakness out there. And he's a big dude. Yeah, he's a big dude and he got some good skills. So, these guys, this dude, maybe he should be pushing for the Dillian Whyte fight as well.
Black, can you pull up the IBF rankings, please?
Yeah.
Heavyweight rankings, please. Let's see who's in there.
Heavyweight IBF ranks. Let's see.
I won't be mad at either of those fights.
IBF.
The thing is, right? Dillian not gonna fight Hrgovic because Hrgovic is still quote unquote a prospect, and it's not like you can really sell that fight or something, other than that. He's still a prospect, so Dillian not gonna want to fight Hrgovic because Dillian Whyte is in, supposedly a good position in WBC, even though Suleiman came out and said, yeah, we don't have no mandatory for the WBC. So even though he has an interim belt, he's still not mandatory.
Right, but that's the thing, man. The WBC been shucking and jiving that dude since day one. So
Man, I would have dumped that fucking belt so fast.
he got in there with AJ already, but when it comes to that, WBC work, I don't know, man. They seem to try to just keep that man on the hush. I don't know why he's sticking around there, because we're probably gonna get a quadrilogy.
Man, I'm telling you, man, shit.
AJ IBF champ, 24-1. Charles Martin, number motherfucking 1. God damn. Let me zoom in on this bitch ass dude. You worried about Dillian Whyte?
Yeah.
And your ass is number 1 AJ. Look at you don't get your ducking ass out of here. And you got Usyk and man, he should have fought Hrgovic. 12-0, and they ducking the shit out of Hrgovic.
Yeah, it's weird because when I watch Hrgovic, he don't seem super special. Like he don't seem super fast. He's not really fighting no top competition. So it's like, well,
he must got concussive power or some shit.
I don't understand. Joseph Parker is maybe locked into a fight with Derek Chisora, and I think Parker's injured too. I think he's injured.
Hey, I've never watched this Caballero guy who's 21-0.
He's fighting nobody again. He's with Bob Arum, and his career has went nowhere. He was the guy who Tyson Fury was supposed to fight in England, and they couldn't pull it off, or they know why they didn't try and pull it off.
13 knockouts, 2011 debut.
Hey, did y'all see Mauricio say, yeah, Teofimo's the undisputed champ and Devin Haney is the world champ? I was like, what?
Yeah, he a clown, bro. Fight how he cooked him, bro.
Bro, Suleiman is the absolute worst. But where the rankings go?
Oh, let me put it back up.
So you got the IBF rankings and Joshua the champ.
Mm-hmm.
Just scroll down so you can see like the bottom 10 or whatever. All these people, Joe Joyce is with Frank Warren, and they're not gonna let Joe Joyce fight for that belt. Andy Ruiz is being kept warm for some reason. I don't know what the issue is. Luis Ortiz, for some reason, keeps getting ranked in the top 10 and top 5s of governing bodies. I don't know what this. Luis Ortiz must knows where people's bodies are buried. But all this right.
Yeah.
All these people, black.
Hey, but Ortiz, he been around long enough to know a lot of shit, so shout out to Ortiz, man.
He saw the Rumble. He was a kid. He watched Rumble in the Jungle live, I think.
Oh my God.
So he a throwback. He an old school ass fighter, man. Laura too. Bro,
so what do we make of this, black? Like, people don't want to take this fight with Hrgovic because it's not maybe a multi-million-dollar payday, but on the other end of it is Anthony Joshua or whoever's gonna have the belts after, and that's the multi-million-dollar payday. And people don't want to take these fights.
Why is Usyk ranked so high in the IBF?
Yeah, he was ranked high before. Like, he was ranked, even in the WBC, he's ranked high. Because remember, he was the undisputed champ from before. So they just put him into the top 5s of each.
Mm-hmm. But damn, number 2?
Yeah, but he's not going. But he's out. He's fighting for the WBO. He's out.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, the mere fact that IBF ranked him that high, I'm like, damn.
Yeah, undisputed champ privileges. But all these dudes, black, no Hrgovic. Somebody got to explain to me. Charles Martin. Nah, I don't want to fight Hrgovic.
Yeah. What about Caballero Yoka? They ain't gonna jump in there with Hrgovic?
No, Yoka is signed to fight some no hope guy. Caballero, same thing, no hoper. Both of them do sign with Top Rank.
Oh, Top Rank.
Too many Chiefs, man. Not enough Indians, man. Everybody's a prima donna, man.
Damn.
And that's what it is. I think that this would be the perfect time to jump on Hrgovic because he's a little green, but they don't see no weaknesses. So, you know what I'm saying? The dude he's big, he's skilled, he's an all-around good fighter, man. So they like, nah, I'm not going.
He would Hearn, but could it be like high risk, low reward type thing?
That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. And they might walk out of there with another fucking loss.
KO loss potentially.
Yeah.
So let me see. He got all KOs or something. Let me see.
You ain't never seen him fight?
I think I caught one fight, but
He
that
can
was
fight,
it.
man.
I think I seen him knock somebody out, but I'm like, do we got all KOs or 10 KOs? Yeah, I know he can fight though. I just didn't know he was good enough for Michael Hunter and Martin and all of these guys to be ducking him. I'm like, damn, this dude is actually getting ducked out here. We got to acknowledge this shit. So I don't know. He may not even get a title shot until like late next year or some shit. Whoever's willing to, if the winner of but then with the Wilder Fury shit, man, damn, I'm upset about that.
Yeah, I'm not even like, if you realize, I haven't been doing no lives, right? Because to be honest, boxing mean letting me down, bro. Like,
Facts.
If one of y'all on, I'm gonna jump on with y'all, but boxing is souring me really fast. And there was a time I stopped watching boxing completely. And be honest with you, Black, it's getting to that point again. Because it's like we talk more about fights that's not gonna happen. Fights that's actually gonna happen.
Yeah, it's been that way for a while too.
And you got fans out here with channels that are bigging up things like the WBC franchise. And I'm like, damn, man, it's going all the way south, man.
It's always south, bro. You feel me? You niggas might as well move to Texas. That's the way y'all going.
All
the way south.
I just don't get it, man. I don't get it, man. And I don't think these motherfuckers even realize what type of damage this shit gonna do to boxing. If you bigging this shit up, that means the shit's not gonna stop. You know what I mean?
Well, 1, 2, this is where we find out who is really boxing fans and who got agendas, who's got, shit like that.
You know what's fucked up is when I be on there flaming the franchise, motherfuckers be like saying things like, well, you just hate Canelo or you just hate Tio.
Right. You want to make it personal.
Why are you throwing a fighter in front of what I'm talking about? It's not Haney's fault. It's not Tio's fault. It's not Lomachenko's fault. This dude came up with this bullshit championship and it fucked up boxing. And
because you see,
right, we played it from jump because we seen the damage that it was going to do, and now we see at this point, like you said, 1, 2 people was fucking right with the meat shield shit. You got a lot of meat shields now. They protecting this franchise shit. They saying, oh, it's a super belt. Mauricio talking about Tio's undisputed, but Devin Haney's a WBC champ. This is all kind of stupid out here. Man.
It's just dumb. It's dumb, man. I mean, if you don't have a mandatory, if you don't have a top 10 ranking in your sanctioning body for your title, then how can you say that you're the champion? How can you say that you're the king of the hill if ain't nobody else on the hill trying to get it from you?
Trying to get it from you.
You know what I mean? They got to sign a paper and figure it out and petition to get the okay.
Yeah.
Is this guy a stardom? Is this guy a franchise status? So it hasn't changed. It's still a status. But now you can use this to be undisputed. Like, I don't get that. I don't get that. Like, not even Canelo is using it for undisputed. So
nope, he ain't even using it. So this is crazy, bro. But I feel you, Iron Cone. I feel you. What's up, D Hodge?
Bro, I'm reading the tweet that Ronald just talked about Triple G. He's like, when I get in the ring, it will be for my fans and for myself. See you soon. This dude is just the worst.
You said Triple G?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
This dude is the worst.
Yo, he got his own franchise championship, the Triple G franchise championship. That's how he moved, man. And yo, shout out to Canelo for saying I'd rather fight Charlo than fight this motherfucker again.
Yeah, y'all give me a second. I'm gonna comment on it. Give me a second.
That's fresh. A fresh fight, man. A fight that everybody wanted to see, and I'm not mad at that. And then that puts Triple G in a bad predicament, which is a good thing because he just been sitting on that, waiting on that Canelo smoke. That's all he been doing. So maybe he could give it in there with an Andre or a Charlo, and maybe one of those guys can get a shot at him. You know what I mean? So I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Or is he just going to keep on fighting? You know, this stuff.
All right, I'm back. You were saying that Canelo mentioned that he'd be willing to fight with Jamal Charlo over
Before
Triple G, right?
Yes.
Over Triple G.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. What you feel about that, Iron Cone? I didn't get to hear.
I don't want Triple G to win, so I'm like win in life. So yeah, I mean, I dislike Charlo same way, but you know, Triple G has been doing little to nothing. At least Charlo is not highly paid like Triple G, right? So Triple G is getting like double figure millions to fight nobody's, right? His contract was based off of another man, right? So it's not like he even deserved that contract because Triple G has never been no pay-per-view draw, never been no big draw, nothing. So Canelo would fight Charlo before Triple G because that's a big fight in Texas, right? It's a big fight in Texas. Charlo don't deserve that fight, but I also don't want to see Triple G win at life because of all the ducking and shit he's been doing. I don't like people who, as
You
he
say
said,
you don't want to see him win at life.
no,
Not in the ring. You like life. Fuck it.
life. Nah, I mean in the ring, whatever. But I mean, I don't want to see you get nice things, right?
Damn.
I don't want you to get birthday presents. I don't want you to get no goddamn Christmas presents. No. What do they call those presents? Mazel tov presents, whatever. Look,
You're hating on guys. Why are you hating on me?
Yeah, I don't want Triple G to get nice things unless he earns it. Triple G has always said people have been ducking him, but okay, you're in a situation at 160 where you've had every opportunity to clean up the division at the zone and show everybody what you've been saying for years, and you haven't done that. You haven't done that. Instead of that, you've been sitting around talking about Canelo, and want to fight Zermata and Falcao and all these people for $20 million. You know, the zone needs to just tell us, look, man, go over the PBC and let Jamal Charlo knock you out or something. Because you ain't Triple G ain't bringing no big numbers to the zone. Might as well let him go. Bullshit.
I mean, did Triple G used to be a big draw or what?
Not as far as I know.
Or was it just with Canelo? Because I'm trying to think back. Like, was he
Canelo,
always a big draw or what?
Triple G has never done no big.
I know HBO wanted him to be a big draw, but I don't know.
Didn't work. Didn't work.
Damn, Triple G. Little G, my bad. Little G. Feel me?
Well, what's up, D Hodges? Peace. But it's
like,
yeah.
Well, go ahead and cook on that. I was going to ask you about this comment Ronald just put in a minute.
I don't know who I don't know who the hell Emin Acho is. Anthony Yard. I was
going to ask you about Anthony Yard, man. What's y'all thoughts on Anthony Yard, bro? Is he like, I don't want to do the Kwame thing because they called him a bust, but whatever. Shout out to that man, Kwame Brown. But like, is he like the bust of boxing? Because it seemed like people had high expectations for this dude. And I don't see it, bro. What's going on with this Yard shit?
Problem is, I think Frank Warren is trying to do cheap promotion, right? So you get some black dudes who muscly and, you know, look nice in the face and think that's going to work because he saw Eddie Hearn strike with Anthony Joshua. That's what he tried to do with Daniel Dubois. Big muscly black man. Anthony Yard, big muscly black man. But Anthony Yard never really had no amateur experience, never really had none of that. And Frank Warren brought him through so poorly. Anthony Yard also has a terrible training team, absolutely awful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He don't even spar.
He don't spar. He don't do nothing. He just
hits the mitts.
He do the Mayweather, like a bootleg diet Mayweather type thing. And it don't work, right? Mm-hmm. So I would say one thing. Anthony Yard has fought far better competition than Joshua Buatsi, right? And people like, I'm not quite sure what Buatsi's career is supposed to be because he's not fighting British level and he's not quite fighting world level. Anthony Yard has fought better competition. He's lost to the competition, but compared to the person that is supposedly his peer, which is Buatsi, he's fought better competition. But Anthony Yard don't have a good team. he has a guy in Frank Warren who don't know how to pick fights for him. So here he is again taking like 10 steps back with Emin Atra, whoever the hell that is. And I'm not quite sure what Anthony Yarde does next. I don't know what it is. I don't know if he's a bust. I don't know if with better training he could be better. I don't know what he is, Black. A bust is somebody who's had every opportunity to succeed, and you just terrible. You have good coaches, you have good whatever, and it just doesn't work. So I'm interested to hear 1-2 Kid and what he has from Anthony Yarde.
About Yarde, I mean, I feel it's just he with the wrong team, man. That's basically what you just said. So you didn't leave me much room to cook on it other than to agree with you. I mean, he got, the quote unquote look and all that shit. But when it comes to the ring, like, does he got the fire to get in there? Does he got the fire to take on new training techniques and excel and move forward? Kind of like Wilder, he out here benching fake weights with 2 spotters. And you know what I mean? It's like, dude, but your legs look the same. Your legs look the same, bro. Fuck your upper body, man. Work on them legs. Hold steady in there, man. You got to have, all 10 toes down before you get in there and have some sort of foundation. Once you step up and you fight these decent fighters, man, you got to be, well-rounded. Because when one thing don't work, that's how you end up. Like, with tight shorts, stretch, you know what I'm saying? But what the problem is, what these dudes is doing is they taking an image like this, flipping it around, right? They flipping it upside down to make it look like that, these motherfuckers is elevated above other fighters. When in fact, they just being fed tomato cans and, you know what I mean? You are what you eat. So, it is what it is. These guys got to excel and become great champions. I'm not big on the heavyweights. Ever since, all this shit been happening, never really been big on the heavyweights. But I do like what AJ is doing as of now. And I don't like what everybody else is doing. So, hopefully we could get one of these younger guys like a Herkovich or these young guys that are coming up to change the game around a little bit and have that be on some big champ shit. You know what I mean? Shake up the game.
Yeah, man. But it goes to show that like we pay attention to the ones that be coming up the ranks, and then when they get this opportunity to fight the champ, if they don't mandate it or there's some ducking from the champ, we bring flame. That's just every time. You know what I mean? It's not about being totally biased to just one guy just because he's a champ. If it's a dude like Herkovich coming up, whoever win, like say if he get his shot through the IBF to AJ, AJ better not duck. He better get in there with him, handle that work. Or whatever side, if Fury or Wild or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But these dudes be coming up the ranks, and then guys say stuff like, "Oh, you find nobody,
right?
Horrible fighter," and
you got
shit like that.
And I go back to agreeing with Kong again because what's happening is, you got champions ducking contenders, champions ducking other champions, and you got contenders ducking champions. Like, how the fuck does this shit work, man? Like, crazy, it's bro. Like, yeah, this shit's getting corny, man. You know what I mean? Hot horse shit all over boxing. So when guys like Taylor are out there getting undisputed, whether it's in-house or out-house, whatever you want to call it, it's still undisputed. Mm-hmm. I got a question for y'all though, for the panel, Black and Corn. How y'all feel about this Caleb Plant, Canelo shit? Is this fight gonna happen? Y'all think this, or do you think someone gonna weasel out of this shit? Because that's what it looks like is happening to me.
Well, me personally, I haven't seen no recent interviews of Canelo or Plant. As far as from what I've been hearing, there's been a lot of talks about Canelo and Charlo, Canelo and Spence, Canelo and Beterbiev, but not no Canelo and Plant. So I really don't know what the hell is going on. I mean, of course, I thought the ultimate goal for Canelo was undisputed. So
right.
My guess is that's the fight he's trying to make, but I don't know what's going on with the Caleb Plant side or what's going on with that whole situation.
Right. I'm just like, man, this is kind of, is this shit going to go down or not? Like, who's at fault? What the hell is the holdup?
The fight's not going to happen. Anytime you see PBC in a position like this where they have the last piece of something, they're going to try and milk it, even if it means pretty much not making a fight happen. They don't care. Caleb Plant is a guy who has a belt doing nothing with it. Absolutely nothing. He was doing even less than Wilder. And Wilder wasn't doing a whole lot with his belt when Anthony Joshua wanted to fight for undisputed. Right? And Caleb Plant is doing even less than that. This is a dude who has an IBF belt and pretty much nobody knows he has it. The only reason people are talking about Caleb Plant now is because of Canelo. So, I had the displeasure of tuning into a boxing stream last night. And, this is one of the reasons why I said I'm going to have to stop listening to a lot of these streams. I just unsubscribed immediately. And this is a person who I've subscribed to for a while. And these people were actually defending, Caleb should ask for as much money because if people don't think he can win, Caleb is trying to maximize his earnings. So when he loses, he won't have to worry about that again as being a non-champ. I was like, listen, man. And people are, it's like Wilder, people, it's like Wilder, Wilder, went from 12.5 now to 50-50 with AJ. I'm like, so that's how it goes.
Oh, so we got some accountants out here.
Yeah, milk your belt. So these guys don't want to see the fight. They're cool with waiting 4 or 5 years so their favorite fighter can milk their belt and get more money. It's like, listen, man, the fight's not going to happen. Caleb Plant will find a way to duck this fight and outfight himself. And same old PBC mantra, they duck me. They want to lowball me. I know what I'm worth. Look for those words. Caleb Plant already said, I know my worth. Whenever somebody says, I know my worth, it's a duck coming.
Damn. That's that the new duck talk? I know my worth.
Yeah, when they take off their gloves and put on a business suit, then you know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
This guy said Eddie Hearn sold out Callum Smith and Billy Joe Saunders. Callum Smith and Billy Joe Saunders took their fights. They took the opportunity and they got paid well. Callum got like 5, Billy got 7. You know what I'm saying? You, on the other hand, I need about 15. You know what I'm saying?
So maybe Caleb thinking, if I'm going to be walking around with a permanent wink, you're going to have to pay me.
Boxing Learner, what's up, fam?
What's up, bro?
Just chilling.
What's going on, Boxing Learner?
Randomly chopping it up on this boxing shit, man. What's the hottest shit? Hottest topic to you right now that's been on your mind lately?
They said Ryan's gonna be next for Devontae. I think that's what they talking about in October. Yeah, they say he come back in October, and they said it's most likely gonna be Ryan.
That'll be a big fight, but I doubt Ryan do it, man. Hell nah. Ryan not jumping in there with Tank, dog. They can talk about it all day long, but he ducked him before, he'll duck him again.
I don't know.
What you feel about Javier Fortuna exposing him? He said this dude fake mental illness and now the world knows.
I didn't watch the video, but I read the title. I'm like, yeah. But nobody really fucks with really Javier Fortuna, like that. So I don't think he'll really do much to Ryan in the long haul. As long as he keeps fighting, I think his fans will continue to support him. I don't know. Maybe Ryan does go with the fight Gervonta because he has no interest in fighting Devin or Teofimo. So that's the only one that really interests him. So I think that the fight is going to happen as long as Golden Boy, because Oscar, he's trying to devalue Gervonta because he said that Gervonta didn't really sell 200. He said he really sold like 90,000. I don't know. I think it might butt heads with Oscar because Oscar on some stupid shit right now. He's talking about coming back. He's talking about wanting to rematch Floyd and all this other nonsense and fight Canelo. So I don't know. I think Ryan's gonna maybe have to leave Golden Boy, or maybe he might force Oscar's hand to make the fight happen. So I don't know. I'm interested to see what happens next.
I wonder what belt, if they do fight, is going to be created. Is it going to be the Twitter belt? like
IG belt.
Like, I mean, both of these guys, I'm not sure if that fight happens because even Floyd said that they only focused on in-house fights. So I don't know what these dudes talking about. They just talking in circles and and you know what I mean, talking from the bushes and sideways, and I don't know what they doing, capping out here about everything, man. Till the contract's signed and these dudes is at the weigh-in.
Yeah,
I don't give a shit, man.
yeah. But you know, Leonard was the one that he was talking about it on Twitter, so that's why people, you know, were theorizing. He added Ryan Garcia, so that's why people say, "Oh, he's going to be next for Tank."
I think it's a great fight for Tank, right? Because Ryan Garcia ain't that goddamn good, and he's gonna bring a lot of eyeballs to the fight because we've seen that people don't tune into no goddamn Tank fight. Okay, so Ryan Garcia adding on to that is gonna add a few more 100,000 to them paltry pay-per-view figures of the so-called pay-per-view
Palm
star.
tree.
Tank.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a great fight for Tank. That's an easy knockout. That's like less than 5 rounds knockout.
It's an easy knockout.
For big pay-per-view numbers, yeah, I'll take that fight too. Yeah, you come on over here, sir. Let me put you on my psychologist couch. Let me do something to you over here.
Shit.
You and them ugly tattoos. Come ahead.
Yeah.
Damn. Ryan ain't gonna take that fight, bro. He not jumping in there with Tank, man. I mean, he could have done 80,000 pay-per-views. He still ain't gonna beat Ryan still ain't gonna beat Tank.
Yeah, I think he's gonna jump in there because I think Ryan actually is confident in himself, but I don't think he's gonna win. I think he's gonna you know, I think the whole aftermath of him losing the Tank is gonna be cringy, you know.
I don't think it's a bad fight at all. I just feel like why it's happening makes no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I mean, shit, I don't know. I think it's an interesting fight. I think Ryan does got punch his chance.
Yeah, he does.
But he just kind of sits way too straight up, man. And you know what I mean? If he just tries to go back and lean back like he did against old dude there, Gamble, he gonna be in for it's gonna be a little more pop on that shot. You know what I mean? But I just would like to see the guy test himself.
Yeah,
and maybe and get some trinkets, you know, go for them real titles. Like when guys is out here like Davis saying things like, you know, I went out and earned my titles. I'm not an email champion like Devin Haney. It's like, but what title you got? The Intercontinental, you know, assistant supervisor title. Nobody,
no, he didn't.
Really
yeah. Damn.
You know, I mean, but you need to be out there fighting big names as well. So, I mean, I gotta say that I think Linares is a better opponent than anybody on Tank's resume.
Yeah,
oh wow, better than Pedraza too, huh?
Yeah, over Pedraza. And I like Pedraza. I thought that was a good win, but I think that was in the past though.
Yeah.
Careful 1-2 kid, because Mario Barrios is this elite fighter all of a sudden. Careful.
Aztec Warrior.
Yeah, that's what all his fans are saying. Oh man, Barrios is a warrior. Barrios is a warrior in the comments.
Oh my God. Careful. George Linares, multiple time world champion, like actual world, not no regular Reggie belt champion. Not him. He sucks. But Mario Barrios, a dude who I didn't even know there was a 140 regular belt champion. I had no idea.
Me too.
Until look, calm, man. I could care less, man. I'll check my give a shit meter, but I don't even think it's plugged in. So fuck it. I don't even really give a shit, but I really don't. I'm like, man, fuck what they talk about. Man, I got my own set of eyes, bro.
Man, let me tell you something. But I saw Bob. Yeah. So Haney is a broadcast free agent. And I guess, as they say, this is something that's saying, look, don't bother ducking me. I can fight anywhere. I can guarantee he gonna be fighting on his own. He not gonna get none of them other fights.
Nobody.
Nope.
Because Bob doesn't like. Let me say. There's no way these guys gonna let you come in and beat up on.
What's the reason?
I don't know. Same thing with Canelo. They're not going to let you just come in there and beat up their guys and just take their belt to another platform without having you fight a couple of times over there. They want you in at least a 3-fight deal.
Damn,
Yeah, that's what that's what promotions be doing though. They be like, yeah, we'll give you the fight, but you got to fight like 3 times.
You know, but you know, it's weird because Eddie Hearn has a lot of these types of deal with these fighters, right? Where sometimes they're not directly signed with him, but it's like they just continue working with Eddie because I guess they like working with Eddie. You know what I'm saying? And they don't. He not gonna get no fights on Top Rank. He not gonna get no fights on PBC. He gonna be fighting on the Zone. You know what I'm saying? All this broadcast freedom not gonna help. These people they're ducking. Okay, what's the excuse now? Okay, I'm a broadcast free agent. I can fight over there. What's the excuse? Let me fight the champion. Nah. You know, it's this is why I told you, Black.
High risk, low reward. What's the deal? I need a reason. High risk, low reward. I thought
it can't be low reward because Eddie Hearn offered Tank more money to fight Tevin Farmer than he made to fight Mario Barrios.
Boom.
And they still said no.
Mic drop.
That's a body right there.
He still said no. Eddie Hearn is offering these dudes more money to fight his people, so the reward is pretty high. You know what I'm saying? So it can't be that. It has to be something else, right? But listen, this is why Black, pretty much only you and a couple, maybe 1-2 kid in them streams I'm gonna be on because I'm really trying to tune myself off from a lot of this boxing shit. It's like stomach turning, bro. Devin Haney not gonna be a broadcast free agent, and he not gonna get none of these fights still. Watch.
Dude. Golly. Well, on another note, boxing guy, what's up, homie? He say whole crews called out Russell Jr. for a fight. Wow. Why now? Like why he got just because you got knocked out by Tank, now you got courage? That's probably not the fight you want to jump back to. You might want to take a Abner Morris tune-up or something. Do anything with that. I think he'll get his ass pieced up back to back promotions, but whatever. Leo Santa Cruz, shout out to actual Leo Santa Snooze. Anybody thinking about him? That man was sleeping with a smile on his face in the corner when Tank got done with him. So nobody worry about him. Now he's gonna stop Ryan in less than 5. Poor Ryan. I don't think Ryan gonna. Let's be realistic. Who is he gonna come back and fight? Boxing learner. Let's be realistic about Ryan Garcia. Who is he really gonna come back and fight? It's not gonna be Tank. It's not gonna be Tank. We're you know.
I don't know. I don't know who he's gonna fight.
What's a more realistic? Did Raleigh get an opponent yet? Raleigh
he has an opponent.
Who he fighting?
He fought a guy that Chris Colbert had beat a while ago.
Leftovers, huh?
Austin Dulé, yeah. That's his opponent.
Oh hell no. Wait. I thought he fought a dude named Austin before.
Chris Colbert fought Austin Dulé, but that's what Rolly's gonna fight and the
he defending his belt, huh?
Yeah, for the July 17th.
This motherfucker's gonna come out there. He's gonna walk to the ring with his bifocals, take the shit off, and handles a little light work. Let me see. Let me look at this shit. Austin Dulé, who has 2 losses. And who else did he lose to? Chris Colbert and Diego Magdaleno. That's who he lost to. I don't know who you beat. We got 10 KOs, though, out of 14 fights.
I don't know if he's going to beat Rolly Romero. He had to follow his plan perfectly to beat Rolly because he kind of don't like body shots, and I don't know, he don't like guys that are rough. That's how Diego beat him.
Mm-hmm. So let me think. Rolly is at so he ain't gonna pull the trigger on trying to get a shot at through the WBA for the super.
Rolly, I don't know if Rolly's ready. Rolly's gonna have to fight Tiafimo.
Yeah. Get your bitch ass in there, man. Fuck all that friend shit. These dudes holding up the divisions, they're not gonna fight. Get out the way and let somebody else contend for the super belt.
Yeah.
Drop your interim.
So how y'all feel about the Taylor and Crawford talk?
That's good. I mean,
shit.
I think
I mean, can you believe it? Like a guy, you know, a champion at 147 giving an undisputed 140 champion a shot at they strap.
I mean,
Can you
it
believe
happened
it?
with Terrence himself. He fought
Yeah, I
Right.
mean, that's
Exactly.
that's what Champ's supposed to do. Like we got same thing with the heavyweight division. We got AJ giving the former undisputed champion Usyk a shot. You know what I
That's
mean?
right.
Handling his obligation.
I was being facetious, guys.
Right, I know, but yeah,
I was
it's very few, you know, few fighters that actually move like that.
I heard
You know
that he
what I'm
wants to defend his title though at his home in Scotland before he moves up.
Yeah, take your time, get a tune up. If the fight happens, then of course I'm all in watching it. But I don't know. It's actions speak louder than words, you know. So.
right. We shall see.
So who y'all think gonna win, JoJo or Fortuna?
I mean, our favorite Fortuna. We got JoJo coming up to 35 for the first time.
Yeah, I got Fortuna in that fight, man.
You know what though? If JoJo pulls that off, he gonna keep. That'll be really good for him because he keep pulling off them dubs, man.
Yeah.
It'll be a
and he
big
don't have
win
to make weight. No, he don't really have to make weight like that, like with goddamn Rocky Mav. So he can just stay at 130. You know, but I favor Fortuna in that fight. That's his weight. That's where he's been fighting, and I think he'll get JoJo.
Yeah, I think so too. But I like JoJo's spunk.
Yeah,
I like that.
No, yeah. No doubt
like
about
that smoke.
No doubt about it,
Yeah.
man. But yeah. In terms of the quickly the Charles Martin situation, right?
Yeah.
So Charles Martin's a guy who I said before disappeared when he was quote unquote in the runnings to fight Wilder in a comeback. Then he just melted and disappeared. Now he's back wanting to fight Dillian Whyte. My issue with that is, does Charles Martin think he's a draw somewhere? Like, does Charles Martin sell out stadium somewhere? Like, I mean, does he think he's not a tune-up or a keep busy fight for Dillian? Why does Charles Martin think he's such a feared guy?
Hey man, he got up. He was knocked down and got up. So it's like some resurrection type shit. He think he's stronger.
He is because he caught confidence. He's like, y'all try to fight AJ in them shorts. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus,
motherfucking aluminum foil ass shorts he wore, man. That's
like
his
if
problem.
anyone was gonna use an excuse for their legs, it should have been him.
Hell yeah, you had all the excuses you could have used with that whole motherfucking
I mean,
leather shit.
it's not just moments in the ring with the glove or with the thing. It's like the entire fight. You like, damn man, like this man's legs is blue.
Hey, but you know what? Be honest with you, I was thinking about this the other day. Wilder and him got similarities. They
And
do,
who?
man. Right?
And who?
Charles Martin and Wilder got similarities.
Okay, well let's hear them similarities, sir.
Well, both of these dudes thought they was the most intimidating creatures on the planet.
Yeah.
Like
One's
they was,
a god and one's a king, right?
they both acted like they was channeling some otherworldly some shit into their body or something. You feel me? On some supernatural type shit. Both of them did that, and then they both have these emotional ass theatrical walk-ins and shit. And then they both got blazed by Brits. Blaze, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? When they fought the best Brit, they lost, man. You know what I mean? When they jumped in there with a top Brit, they got blazed out. So, but they both thought they was some supernatural creatures or something. And then the UK dudes just went in there and blazed them. Had a smile on their face and singing at the end and shit. Crazy.
Pride is the devil.
So I feel like it's a losing blueprint, man. Leave that gothic dark get that shit out of here, man. That shit ain't winning fights, bro. them UK dudes, they just working, bro. They just in the gym. They growing out afros if they need to win, whatever they gotta do, B.
Bro, I remember watching this Joshua fight mad as hell because I was like, yeah, man, Charles Martin gonna knock this big muscle up dude out. And then the shit went downhill. I was like, It's like I grudgingly had to give Anthony Joshua respect because I was just like, man, shit.
Champ say he's the prince, man.
Shit.
Yeah, the prince. Like they thought they was some princes and kings. So Whyte was the king, he the prince, and they both got stopped.
I don't know, man.
That royal shit got stopped in his tracks.
I kind of seen it coming, and I think it was Charles Martin. He punched dude or attempted to punch dude, and the dude like broke his ankle in the fight, and he was like, "I break bones when I hit people."
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, this dude's in trouble. This dude was fighting with a broken leg, and his leg was broken, and he's like, I break bones." I was like, "Yeah, this dude full of shit." I was like, you know what I mean? I like his gumption, but I was like, yeah.
Champ say Charles Martin wearing those 1984 NBA Finals shorts.
Ah.
Hell yeah, man. Motherfucking Isaiah Thomas ass motherfucking shorts, bro.
He said, and I want them leather too.
Right.
Make them leather. Oh, shit, man.
Bro, when Martin walked in the ring with that big ass crown on, I always remember like he walked over into AJ's corner, staring him down. I was like, whoa, this is gonna be crazy. You're gonna knock this dude out. And then, yeah. Man, that was, man. Get out of here, man.
Yeah, man. AJ walked away like so, it looked gangster, like, damn, bro. He just knocked that man down flat.
I think he was even shocked, like, for real?
Yeah, he was like, damn, man.
Hey, speaking of NBA Finals, you remember when Jordan was had to put his hands up in the air? He was just on fire. He couldn't believe the shit.
Yeah, the Blazers.
That's how that dude AJ put his hands up, like, hey, I don't know, man. Whatever, man.
Exactly. He did look surprised, like, that's it.
I would never forget that shit. That man just put his hands in the air, like, yeah, whatever. I don't know. Nigga trash, I guess. I guess they ain't good in America. Fuck it. Let me get my strap then. Martin showed up to the presser in jeans, a sign of not training. Damn.
Oh, did he?
That man. He hit that man like, whoo. Why you fighting?
He had a look like of disgust. Like, man, are you serious? Can't believe this motherfucker, man, came in here not ready for this.
You gonna get hurt.
This man's pants couldn't even hide the waist guard thing. Look at that.
He probably farted as soon as the shit landed. Yeah, boy said, "Oh shit, I can't get up. I just shit in my pants."
I hate this picture, bro.
I can't get up right away. I guarantee you it's a line of doo-doo right in the streak of his shit right now, bro. Doo-doo ass pants, bro. AJ like, man, this motherfucker stink, man. Let me walk over here. Dude.
Yo, imagine you did all that freaking training, you preparing. Oh man, this guy gonna be tough. My first world championship fight. Everybody's watching me, and then this dude just fall down like an action figure. He just fall down like a farmer. He just fall down.
You get your G.I. Joe action figure built ass out of here, bro.
Oh man,
he did drop him like and do like Pilates to like burn off all the energy or whatever. It's just, man, look here. All I'm saying is somebody got to fight Filip Hrgović for this mandatory fight at the IBF. Somebody got to fight this dude. You can't tell me an entire weight division in an entire sanctioning body not gonna fight Filip Hrgović. Charles Martin needs to explain why he's not fighting Filip Hrgović for the mandatory spot. He has to explain that.
Charles Martin need to explain that, bro.
This is why boxing is where it is. How are you turning down mandatory shots? And Dillian Whyte over here, doing the coke head scratch, begging for a mandatory shot. It's like, man.
My bad to the ones at work. Rodnell said he trying to work here. Yeah, we got to chill out, man. He probably loud and shit.
Man,
people at his job looking at him like Ice Cube right here. The fuck? What you laughing at, bro? You got earbuds on?
Rodnell gonna get fired on his day off like Craig stealing box.
You gotta be a stupid motherfucker. Fired on your day off. But shout out to Rodnell too.
I don't know what to say, man. Charles Martin has to explain it. Somebody got to ask him. And this is why boxing media is so terrible. Nobody is asking Charles Martin, why aren't you fighting Filip Hrgović? I mean, make the man explain himself. Why aren't you fighting Hrgović for number one for the actual mandatory? What's up with you? What's up with you, champ?
What's up with you, champ? Let's go, champ. That's when Shannon Cannon need to go up and show up and troll these motherfuckers. When they start ducking, let's go, champ. Step up, champ. Gotta fight, champ. Just play your position. Just do that.
You have motherfuckers out here
just troll these motherfuckers when they ducking, man. Fuck it.
Yeah, motherfuckers out here ducking him, man. This old motherfucker coming in like, let's go.
Yeah, Whyte Wilder duck Shannon the Cannon, man.
That was
could have got $1 million. Huh?
That was wise a while ago. Shannon Briggs could have knocked out Deontay Wilder at that time.
At that time, his legs was way smaller than him.
He still had something in his life. He still had something.
Yeah, and I gotta say, man, the champ, we just gonna say, let's go, champ, was extremely confident that he was gonna knock Wilder out too. He was like, I'll knock you out.
He was sweating.
I'll knock you out, man.
Let's go. Everything. I will knock you out.
Yo, and he was like, I fought this guy. He is a real champ.
Right.
You know what I mean? He was talking about Lennox, and Lennox just laughing like, yeah, man, we'd probably knock all these guys out. No guy test. If I decide to come back, I'll knock him Spock out.
Spock out. He sound just like Lennox with that. I will knock you out. Let's go, champ.
Yeah, man.
Shannon the Cannon's the truth, dog. That is the best troll in heavyweight history, man. Is there a better troll?
A few folks, though. Like I think he didn't get fights because I think he actually scared a few folks.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
He scared himself in the mirror.
Yeah.
You seen that man's knuckles? You see that man's fist?
That man went to England and put his hand in David Hayes' hair, and he didn't do shit.
Yeah, I seen him big face a dude for getting in his face.
Yeah, he
you don't know me like that, champ.
He was all over Klitschko ass. He was like, "Don't touch me, champ."
You put water on my head. You put water on my head, champ.
Klitschko was like, "Don't touch."
Be laughing though.
Don't touch.
Klitschko had me laughing. He said, "Yeah, you're hungry. You're thirsty." Put the water on his head. I was like, "Oh shit." Put water on my head, champ. Briggs chasing Vlad in the water on the canoe was the funniest shit.
Yeah.
Let's go, champ. I will knock you out.
That shit was funny because Klitschko couldn't do shit. Okay, come on. Now you got under my skin.
Right.
It's like that's as mad as Klitschko ever got. No, you've gone too far. You crossed the line. You still wouldn't curse.
Hey, why they be skipping words? Like you just say, like you cross line.
Hold on. I told y'all
shit. The Man Fan Academy.
The plume of smoke is appeared, and poof, Tony reviews Ryan Garcia is mentioned. Tony.
Shannon never did steroids. He was set up by JD's from Wilder's camp. He spiked his water, says Tony. Reviews.
Tony, you need to come up here and meet Shield for Ryan.
Don't do it.
Man ain't got no balls.
Meet Shield for Ryan.
Hurry up, because I gotta go back to work.
Get up here and meet Shield so he can go back to work.
Explain to me why everybody dumping on Ryan, and is Ryan gonna fight Tank in October on his comeback fight?
Comeback.
Yeah,
that's a big fight though. That's a big event.
It's a big fight for the spectacle of it, but I ain't no big fight for like technique wise. Ryan Garcia ain't no good boxer. Tank gonna clean this dude out in fight. No guy test. Look here. Hey, I'll listen offline, man. I gotta go, bro.
All right, man.
All right, peace, gone.
Yeah.
Well, you heard him, Tony. He invited you up here, but you just like the guy you meet Shield for. You ducked. So you just straight up did that. You feel me? So it is what it is. Y'all gotta stop. You gotta stop ducking out here. See, if you was a fan of better fighters, maybe you wouldn't have that duck energy, Tony. Just get on the scale, man, and think about it.
You know, as soon as he come up here, Haplo gonna just appear out of nowhere.
He gonna wake up from sleep. It's like, I just woke up. Hey, Tony. Boy,
Oh
Haplo
man,
know how to say your name to get you upset by that shit. Like, what the fuck? Can you not say my name, bro? Call me something else, man. Fuck that.
Hap just raises up like
Layden.
the way that dude says "motherfucker" is hilarious. Motherfucker.
He was mimicking his own daddy, motherfucker.
I like Hap though. He's a cool dude, man.
Hap
He's
got a
funny
strap. Hap got a strap on the UGC, man. No doubt about it. No cap. I fucks with Hap.
But man, I do hope that you know that this guy gets in the ring with Canelo, man. Sweet, you know, the sweet one. I hope he does, you know, get off that bullshit and just get in there and let's get some sort of undisputed work going, man. Oh, Mr.
Yes.
Santos.
Oh,
Yes,
snap.
I have returned. Thank you all for welcoming me back. I have come back from the island of the Caribbean. Ah, yes, the pearl of the Antilles, yes. And I want to say I have a tan. I am not so pasty white anymore. I actually look Hispanic. And yes,
Man.
I am brown skinned again. Once again, yes. Questions?
How are you feeling other than the tan? How are you feeling, sir?
I feel magnifique.
Magnifique.
Magnificent.
Oh, man. Were you able to catch some of the fights while on vacation, sir?
I caught some action here and there, and I want to say the Tank Davis look like a stank Davis. I did not believe that Mario Barrios was supposed to challenge to the Tank, because everyone know the Mario Barrios did not fight no one but garbage truck juice driving truck drivers. Yes.
Dump truck drivers.
Dump truck drivers. Yes. That's what Mario Barrios fought, and Tank Davis, you know, he would continue to fight, you know, these big Uber and taxi and dump truck drivers smelling like the dump truck juice. Yes.
We need to know though, Romo Christo face. What do you feel about your performance at Tani?
Oh, yeah, good question.
Yes, well, you know, look, let's not get out of hand. The Nakatani, he's a warrior. He was the Godzilla, but I slayed him with my combinations. My footwork was too much. And yes, he wasn't two wars prior before me. You know, the you know, the Lopez boy, you know, worked him over, but you know, he got the best of Lopez in my opinion. And you know, the Verdejo bastardo, murderer, gave him the business, but he was victorious. Yes, but let's not forget, you know, Nagatani was in wars, but so was I. You know, the Salito punched me in the balls a couple of times. You know, that took some age out of me, you know. Punching of the nuts, you know, that takes a couple of years out of a man, you know. If anyone has been squarely punched in the nuts repeatedly, you know that, you know, your gato, cat years go away from you. Yes.
Takes a couple of kids out of a man is also, so you know what I mean?
That's right. You know,
Real.
my sperms are weak.
Welcome back. God damn. Oh man. Ronald Figure said, "Don't blink. The Zone Car Friday. Let's see if his legs, see if he stretched." Yes, sir. The Zone Card. Hey, damn. Speaking of the Zone Card, the Zone they gonna have to do something. Bring it after this shit, bro. We got JoJo and Fortuna this weekend, but everybody else bringing the heat. Top Rank, PBC. I know the Zone. They trying. We don't know what Canelo getting ready to do. I don't know if the Caleb Plant shit is gonna land, man. So that's unfortunate.
It is rumored that this guy said if he does not get the Caleb Plant fight, he's going to move up in the fight, possibly the guy who is the champion at 175, the monster they call
the better beef.
The better beef. Yes, I cannot pronounce this.
The better beef pad.
Better BF is going to be the big fight, and I can see clearly now because the VADA's gone. We are going to fight me and Earl Spence. And
oh man. Hey, you know what? See, dog, hey, that shit. You see how everything been slipping under the radar though? Them dudes already training. They getting it in. They complimenting how big Manny Pacquiao calves is, and VADA testing has not even started yet. But they training.
I shoot in my thigh, so you can see it with my shorts.
Oh man,
I got big legs. But yo, man, I'm looking forward to that fight. All shit aside, man, I really am. But you know, I really want to see
somebody out here said something about Spence just being a basic. Oh, Robert Garcia said that he's just a basic fighter.
Well, that's kind of horseshit because nobody's as basic as Mikey. 1, 2, hook. 1, 2.
Hook. Yeah, man.
1, 2, hook. I mean, he got good timing. So people can't seem to stop it.
That is his combination, dog. Hell yeah.
But that, you know, so I mean, that's pretty basic. I do see, you know, Spence doing other things than that. You know what I mean? He goes to the body.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he does a lot of other things. So I wouldn't necessarily call it basic.
Mm-hmm. So who else? He says, oh, shit.
Hey, you know, they want to say, you know, Danny. You know, fuck all you fucking haters. You know, my son's no stepping stone. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, look, multi-division champ, okay? You know, unified champ, baby. Not a lot of people do that, all right? And we're going to 154, and we're going to see the winner of Charlo and the Argentinian kid. You know, that's going to be enough. I think the Argentinian kid fuck around, upset the Charlo kid. And, you know, it'd be Puerto Rico versus Argentina again. And y'all know y'all want to see it. All right? And we're going to get it in, baby. 154, here we come. We're going to go for the IBO. We're going to go all over Europe, fighting the Euro bums. You know, go to Africa, fight them Africa bums and all that shit. Them Asian bums, all kinds of bums, baby. We're going all over. We're going to go globe try, baby. That's right. It's the bird.
Hey, so I seen your interview, you know, the interview of your son, and he stated they asked him, you know, to rate Errol Spence's punching power. And your son say that he's not the biggest puncher he been in there with. How do you think he actually rated Matisse number 1, Keith Thurman number 2, and I think he put maybe Spence 3 or 4, whatever. But how do you feel about that, man? You think Spence gonna have problems? His power not gonna be enough to deal to get the respect of Manny Pacquiao? I mean, Manny did go through that Keith power.
Look,
he heavy-handed.
Manny is gonna run over Spence, baby. All right. Spence is like them long leg mosquitoes. They don't bite. They look scary, but they don't bite at all. And then when he do bite, it's a mosquito bite, baby. It's mosquito bites, you know. Shout out to my boy D Jeff, baby. Mosquito bite promotion. You know what I'm saying? Manny Pacquiao is gonna do him in his face. You know what I'm saying? He fuck around, get that boy a fucking skull fracture. You know what I'm saying? Crack his skull, his egg shit. You know what I'm saying? This fucking SpongeBob looking head ass motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? We coming for all you niggas out there, baby. All of them, baby. All right.
Man.
So y'all still mad that y'all lost to Earl?
We not mad because we already know PBC be on that bullshit, baby. You know what I'm saying? We got robbed. And you know, everybody clearly knows that Danny won that fight, baby. We won that, you know, that you know, they robbed us, you know what I'm saying? You know, no
Is your
luck
son in
next week
shape?
is coming. We
Is
stay in shape,
your
baby.
son in
You know what I'm
shape?
saying?
Okay, because they saying that he fat. He looking fat out here right now. Maybe the
Hey, look,
extra
hey, there's
pandemic
nothing wrong
weight.
with hey, look. We Puerto Rican, all right? You know what I'm saying? We put it on, we take it off, you know what I'm saying? We get some alcapurria, some empanadas, and some rum, you know what I'm saying? But then we take that shit off real quick, baby. You know what I'm saying? You know? Quenepa and mango diet with water all day. Get back down and weight. We're gonna hit 154, and we coming for the Charlo or the Argentinian boy, you know what I'm saying? Brian Castaño, or whoever won it, you know what I'm saying? Harrison, Hurd, Swift Hurd, we gonna make him slow Hurd. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but he already got beat, so fuck what you heard. Hurd, you know what I'm saying? We beating everybody, you know, 154 here, baby. You know what I'm saying? We don't go backwards, we go forward, you know, and then the goal is we go to 160, fight the Cowardly Lion, Maul Charlo, and then we go for Canelo, you know what I'm saying? And whoever wanted at 168, we go up there, baby. We going north, baby. Fuck it. We'll fight the better beef. We'll fight everybody. We not scared. It's the bird.
Damn, man, all the way to 175. I mean, I'm sure you get the bag, but are you gonna be able to count it? You know what I'm saying? Like that's the question.
Are you gonna be able to count it, right?
You know, look, I'm making more money going to sleep at night when I'm resting, roncando, you know, snoring, you know, tirando peo, you know, farting and shit. Then you motherfuckers out here, trolls and shit, make all day trolling me and the UGC, baby. It's the bird.
Hey, Champ say Garcia and Deep Waters at 54, top 10 stack. Garcia might be looking at Cornflake, Lamana to test the waters. That Cornflake guy that got knocked out by Laura, huh?
Yeah, I got questions about him moving up to 154 too, because these guys is like, you know, they got long reaches. A lot of them got good jabs. Guys like Harrison, and you know, and I mean, I don't know, man. If he gotta get past them sticks, man. You know, and we seen him against the stick in his last fight, and it didn't go so well. You know what I mean? Taller guy with a good jab, that could be, you know. And these guys are bigger guys. I mean, I want to see him do good. I like Danny. I like the way he fights.
Stronger jabs.
Right. I'm just curious to like if it's a good move on his part. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you know what? I mean, hey, look, you bring up good points, all right? But the thing is, we got that no look left hook and the counter punching ability to go through anybody and outpoint anybody. And if they get knocked out, they get knocked out, baby. It's the bird.
Well, I'll be praying for you when you go to 154. And
look,
good luck with that.
Look, it's the reason we duck Manny, all right? He's too small for us. We do better with bigger guys, all right? You know, like the Khan kid, he looked bigger, he was longer, but look what we did to him. What do you think we're going to do to long-ass Harrison or Charlo and any of them stick-ass figure motherfuckers? You know what I mean? We're gonna get them out of there, baby.
You better hope that no look hook land. Shit. If not, it's going to be goddamn jab, stick in your face all day.
Yeah, you gotta jump up like Little Mac to catch these dudes with that no look hook. You know what I'm saying?
Like Lil
you
Mac,
gotta
right.
reach a little bit, man. You got you 6'1" and you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to, you know, yeah, man. You got to set that shit up nicely.
Hey, we don't care. We gotta fight fucking Sebastian Fondura, aka Fondillo.
Nah, that's a body. I think that's a body right there.
Largo Fondio ass motherfucker, long ass looking motherfucker, and knock his lanky ass out, baby. You listening, Fondio? We come for you too.
D Hodges says, why move up and still work at 47? Ortiz, Boots, Bud, etc. Shaking my head. Colbert. What do you say Colbert for? Colbert ain't there. But yeah, man, it's a lot of work at 47. Is it that it's too much smoke and don't want to choke no more at 47? It's a lot of smoke at 47.
We can't make 147. Danny's too big. He outgrown 147. You know,
the pandemic weight.
Pandemic weight. He's a big boy. You know what I'm saying? He's balling out of control. You know, too many empanadas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Pateles and all that shit, baby. You know, so you know we going to 154. You know that's it. That's it. We got it made at 154. We're gonna get some good competition there, and we're gonna go for the IBO, baby. Euro bums, here we come.
Right, who got the IBO at 54? That's what I wonder. Would that be Laura, huh? Probably Laura. He always be going after that.
Lord's at 160. Lord's at 160.
Oh yeah, he is at 60. Well, who the fuck got it?
That would be an awful fight for him. That would not go Danny's way.
Well, Laura?
Hell nah. Even if he's old, man.
Get his brain cells boxed out, man.
Get jabbed and straight left.
Leave him straight. Like, damn, he straight left his ass right on canvas.
Yeah, man. Even at this age, I don't know if that's a good style matchup. His style.
I think Danny need to be careful. He just need to be careful when he go up. That's all I'm saying.
I don't get it either. I think at 147 he got more opportunities, but maybe because he thinks they play a hot potato there that these guys can't scrap. And I'm just saying they all kind of any given night this guy could beat that guy because they do have somewhat talents up there. So you know what I mean? They somewhat talented up there, so they don't got big names, but these guys can't fight. So hey, good luck to Danny.
Yeah, best of luck to you, bud. You know, rep for Philly the best you can. Hey, actual, what you feel about this dude Anthony Yard? You know, like, is this one of the most overrated? Like, I don't know. A lot of people had high expectations for him, but I don't know, man. This dude, he might start having to just fight journeyman. You know, if he take another loss. Huh?
Yeah, I agree, man. The Anthony Yard, man, he should have changed trainers about 3 years ago, 4 years ago, because he outgrew that trainer like 4 years ago, for real. He just should have got with a different trainer. I think right now, man, he needs to play it safe. He needs to get a couple comeback fights, at least 2 to 3, and get with a new trainer, man. Get with a real solid trainer that knows what they're doing and knows how to move them. You know what I mean? Yeah, he can't afford another loss, man, because then it's a wrap. You know,
it's a wrap.
He had a lot of potential. It's a wrap, man.
Boxing coach.
Stay the hell away from stay the hell away from Buatsi right now. You don't want that Buatsi smoke.
Oh hell yeah.
Buatsi will fucking he'll end him. He'll end him. So that's yeah, he needs to stay away from that guy. Is
that even a good payday at this point? Like if he even took that risk, is that even a good payday for him right now?
Nah, that's not even a good payday. It's not because not enough people know Buatsi like that. You know what I mean? They know more people know about Anthony Yard than Buatsi. For real. And that's Eddie Hearn's, fault, for doing that. They should have Buatsi more active. I mean, I know Buatsi got another fight coming up, right? I think August next month.
Oh, okay.
I forgot, but yeah, man. Buatsi fought like about a month and a half ago. Yeah, man. He needs to get in there more often, man. He's knocking these dudes out. And yeah, man, Anthony Yard, man, he needs those comeback. He need a couple comeback fights with a new trainer, man. New trainer, see what he can do that's different, and get into being more a counter puncher too. I think if he becomes a counter puncher, he could be real dangerous. He's a big dude.
Yeah.
He's
work on his defense.
Too.
Counter puncher. Explosive, he'll knock anybody out on a counter punch on the back foot. I think he can knock anybody out and everybody. He just needs to get better at it.
And
'Cause
then
that
when
come
he's in the
forward
ring,
shit and that trying
he
to
looks like a
out-muscle
heavyweight.
somebody.
I agree, though. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah, he hits hard. Problem is his stamina. You see, it's not there, man. When he be burning out. That's why he needs a boxing coach, man, a real boxing coach, to get him on there and work them legs and get him in there sparring and things like that.
He need to get with Snack or something. Like, who he with?
Snack
Snack your shit up, dog. Tear your shit up a little bit. They got different levels at Snack, dog. I'm telling you, I don't know what they eat.
He definitely changed that. Coach and his strengthening coach, or his, and you know, his athletic coach, just change them dudes up, man, because they're not doing you any favors. You know.
Yeah. So dump, can your trainer and go back to the drawing boards promotions.
That's right.
Champ Ross. Yep. Well, so this weekend, Fortuna and JoJo Diaz. Earlier, Javier Fortuna pretty much exposed Ryan Garcia. Basically said this dude is he faked mental illness and the world knows it now and shit. He said he has no cojones. And we already knew this, but you know, he's trying to put it out there now. But it was crazy because it seemed like in the beginning he was supportive of Ryan, like, you know, get well soon, bud, that type thing. Now he coming out and just unleashing flame. So I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Maybe he said some shit on Twitter and he got mad.
Yeah, man. I think, you know, Ryan. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
we hear you, bro.
I think Ryan, you know, he did that to himself, man. He did that to himself. I think he was feeling himself a little bit too much, and he's trying to ride this whole wave of mental illness and things of that nature to get even more popular than what he already is, you know. And it backfired on him as far as the boxing world's concerned. You know, he just does a lot of double talking. You know, talks to the side on the side of his neck, and he needs to just shut the fuck up and go in there and fight more often. Cause everybody in Instagram knows you, but in the boxing world, what have you done? You know what I mean? What have you done for me lately? And that's how it is in the boxing world. What have you done for me lately? We all know that. You know, fuck who you fought. I mean, yeah, you fought in the past, but what if you're a young champion or you're a young and upcomer, what have you done lately? Have you been fighting at least, you know, 3 to 4 times a year? You know, and at this stage, he should be fighting 3 to 4, 5 times a year. You young. You're young as shit. He's only barely 23, 22. How old is he?
He's young.
I don't even know.
He act like he's
below
16
25
or some shit, but whatever.
But yeah, I agree. I agree. He should be doing that. But also, I feel he's talented, and I'm not sure what De La Hoya doing. I think this dude just, if he throws him in there with Tank, I don't know if that's necessarily a good move. I think it's for the bag because he owed the zone so much money. That's why I don't know if y'all all got the zone. You see all these damn De La Hoya fights on there. He probably had to give him their rights to this fights and shit. Like I'm seeing that. I'm seeing a pattern here, man. You know, like this dude really owed the zone crazy dope. So he like, you know, yeah, this Manny fight that they were talking about. I'm like, come on, man, that shit ain't happening. And why would you even think about doing some shit like that? Like that makes no sense whatsoever. Like
Art says all these guys inactive. No, they're not. Haney just fought recently. Tank just fought recently. T.O. has been out because he was supposed to come back, but this little COVID shit. But Ryan is definitely inactive right now.
I think Ryan can be a good fighter, man, a really good fighter if they move him correctly. You know what I'm saying? I think Fortuna wouldn't have been a bad fight for him. I think it would have been a great fight for him. So the fact that he didn't fight him is just kind of corny, man. You know what I mean? Or even that Devin Haney work, I think that'd been a great fight for him as well. And if he pulled that off, I mean, he would have been walking out of there with a WBC championship.
Yep.
Which, you know, and then I wonder if the energy would change for Teofimo to become undisputed. You know, seeing how everybody out here capping that he undisputed and all that shit. I wonder if it would change. You know what I mean? If Ryan had that, you know. It's just a thought. Just a thought for
You
a
know,
brief moment.
Ryan's going to fight when I tell him to fight. You know, he's going to fight when I tell him to, and he's going to fight anybody I want him to. You know, because Ryan is under my armpit. You know.
Ryan's
And,
fights
if he
pays
doesn't
for
do
my
what I say-
cocaine.
That's right. That's right. He's going to fight for my coke and my weed. All day, every day, baby. USAA.
Or say Ryan a disgrace at this point.
Yeah, it is, man.
Ridiculous,
I mean,
dog.
I just didn't understand it. This dude had everybody's name in his mouth, though. You know, I'm gonna fight Tank. I'm gonna fight Fortuna. I'm gonna fight Manny Pacquiao. I'm gonna fight, Linares and Devin Haney. 3-4 years down the road. It's
He was
like,
like, I'll fight anybody. I'm a warrior. Let's go.
yeah.
A week later, he in depression.
I'm ready for anybody. You know what I mean? Now he in depression in a hotel room with some chick. Like, come on,
Like
man.
popping pills and shit. Like, get out of
I
here.
don't know what he doing, but I'm like, this don't make sense, man. This dude just came off a big win, and then just to stomp his own flame out like that was stupid. You know what I mean? It makes no sense. You know.
I mean, I completely agree. You know, like me, you know what I'm saying, when I was going through my mental issues, I didn't broadcast it. You know what I'm saying? What did I do? I went to Tibet, stuck around, for like damn near 2 years in Tibet, got married. You know what I'm saying? Got with the most beautiful woman of the mountains in Tibet. You know what I'm saying? And I played my flute and spun my logs. You know what I'm saying? And spoke to my dear brother Numfi in the spirit world, you know what I'm saying? And I got my head right. You know what I mean?
That's right.
And then held on to the super WBA as long as anybody else in history without even fighting, without even lifting a finger.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just held my one finger up and teleported back like Goku, you know what I'm saying? And defended my belt against Danny Garcia and others, you know what I'm saying? And Josecito Lopez almost got me out of there, but that was an exciting fight, and it made me look vulnerable so I can get that cash cow Manny Pacquiao. And you know how that all went, but hey, I'm still here, baby. And we already know that Bud ducking me, and you know what I'm saying, Spence don't want it now, you know what I'm saying? Who's chasing who's now? You know what I'm saying? Me. I'm the still investor chasing out Tweety Bird Spence. Because Spence looking like Tweety Bird with his big old head ass. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want none of me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm
Keith Thurman
baby.
Keith Thurman was trying to fight through that.
You're gonna call me one time, 2 times, it's gonna be 3 times, baby. 3 times the charm. You know what I'm saying? For real.
He was out there slapboxing in Tibet, fighting through that injury.
Right, in the street.
See, but nobody talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to mention that.
Right. Art Espinosa said Luke knocked some sense into him.
I was flatboxing aunties, uncles, cousins, you know what I'm saying? Kids at the 7-Eleven over there, you know what I'm saying? Everywhere, you know?
Tibet got 7-Elevens. No matter. It don't matter. Get more to San Diego. Yeah, man. You mentioned Crawford, man. You need to leave that topic alone, Keith. Chill, Keith. Because, you could have been got in there with Crawford, but I think you priced yourself out of that fight. But that's whatever. Different topic for different day. Keith ain't trying to do shit. This man, he ain't gonna come back until his hair grow all the way back. I think he's just growing his hair back right now.
I don't know what up with Keith, man. I really don't. Spence, he got a big fight lined up. Biggest fight of his career. Lined up. He gonna get in there with that Manny work now. He gonna be doing that Manny thing now. So you know what I mean? No Bud Promotions. You know, that's what they doing out here. Anybody but Bud.
Anybody but Bud.
That's right, man. You know what it is, you know what I mean? Maybe these guys are on probation and they can't have that Bud in their system. So they just avoiding
It
them.
seemed like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So the PBC stands for probation. It's something, see. Probation characteristics.
Right.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I would just definitely like to see that guy there.
Pump fake Bud Crawford, PPC. That's all they've been doing, just pump faking. Thurman wasted his prime years. He on the back end now. D Hodge just said he's still thinking about his Manny loss. Yeah, dog. That dude is pretty much up out of there.
Well, he got that Manny bag though. He put on a good performance in that fight too, even though he wound up on his ass. And that's what's curious about this fight, this next fight between them two. For me, like what's got me thinking about it is when he would hit Manny with them big shots, man. Manny come right back. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you know, I almost said, what's this motherfucker on? But at the same time, you know, I'm like, so that's what Spence probably gonna be dealing with when this man getting off big shots. You know, this dude punch himself in the head and then come back with like a combination and got the ref like that. And I hope he's the ref. I hope he's the ref, man.
Hell yeah.
I hope we got Steve Willis as the ref because that'll make it 10 times more entertaining. But, ooh, shit. Ooh.
I ain't seen him in a while, to be honest.
Yeah, I'd like to see him, man. He good.
I thought he had a little issue some time back. Like a rant or something. I think he did a video or something, but yeah, hopefully we see him back.
He's one of my favorite refs, man. He called it down the middle too, while enjoying the fight. It's like it's his dream job. You know what I'm saying? It's like a fight fan in there reffing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Watching them fight. So to me, you know what I mean? That's cool, man. He out there living the dream.
Thurman has 2 fights in 4 years. Not even worth talking about him. Damn. Afterthought, pretty much at this point. And then Keith be trying to come back when he have a fight. He try to act like he backed the man and, you know, shit like that. So this dude.
It's nice to see him in the gym, though. I like to see when the fighter's in the gym, whether they're talking shit or not, you know, they putting that work in. So I give him credit for that. You know what I mean? So he in there getting in shape or whatever. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you see him move to 154.
Yeah. Now I think that Keith, you know, probably is maybe physically more in shape to make 47 than Danny. Yeah. But it might still be a struggle for both of them, to be honest. Won't they just fight? I mean, or I heard it was rumors of Keith and Sean Porter for a little bit, but if Keith ain't Danny and Danny ain't doing shit. Matter of fact, Danny was roasting Keith. He was like, man, this dude ain't fought in like 5 years, right? He was like, nah, he fought Manny recently. He's like, oh, well. It feel like that, though. It feel like it's been years.
Oh, he could roast him all he want, but he spanked that ass. So,
you said what?
I said he could roast him all he want, but you know, Thurman gave him them bees, though. I mean, you can't minus that shit. That shit's on record. That shit's all over YouTube. That's it. You could always just bring that shit up. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what was so crazy? Because I remember at that time period when that fight got made, a lot of people was picking Danny Garcia to beat Keith. I remember that shit, and I was like, bro, do y'all not be seeing Keith fights? Like, and I actually thought Danny was gonna get knocked out. I thought Danny was gonna get knocked out, but Keith, I mean,
Danny got a chin though.
Yeah, Danny showed he got a chin. I was shocked. I was like, this motherfucker can really take a punch because he was clearly getting hit with some shit.
And he hit that body too. He stunned him to the body. So that seems to be a weakness for Keith. You know what I mean? And that's why I wanted to see Keith and Spence mix it up, because Spence got that. He likes to put that body work in.
Yeah.
But Keith, you know, Keith's going to be explosive. He's going to land them big shots. You're not going to get hit with a big shot fighting Keith. You ain't going to avoid those shots. So you're going to get hit. So
out of Manny's own mouth. out of Manny's own mouth. He heavy-handed.
Yeah.
So that man knew.
Did Manny really say that he's gonna put Spence in the hospital?
I don't
Or
know.
is that just a rumor? Because I seen somebody saying that they seen an article on that shit, said he gonna put him in. He said, I put people in the hospital.
I didn't see that. I mean, but if
I'm
he
like,
said, I'm gonna have to take his word for it, because I mean he already picked Spence, so he sees something. He already said he's slow, I think, in the past, and clearly Danny just confirmed recently that Keith hit harder. And Manny said he heavy-handed, so he been in there with a bigger puncher, and he going in there with Spence. So maybe he felt like, you know what, Spence is not really that much of a power threat to me. This is gonna be a lighter puncher I'm getting in there with. This guy is slower. All that shit.
yeah, but he might be a lighter puncher, and he might be a little slower, but and not as explosive. But he don't let off the gas. You know what I mean? So he's gonna have to deal with constant pressure. So we'll see how that turns out. I think it's a great
that
fight.
pressure.
Yeah, I ain't really. I was leaning towards Spence, but now I'm like, I don't know. Like, I just want to watch that shit. I want to watch that shit. I'll be tuned in like a motherfucker.
Look, I made my pick the same way I made it with the Keith fight. I was like, is it about testing? Oh no, y'all ain't did nothing. Okay, I'm gonna go with Manny. Doot. I'm letting y'all know now. Shit, Manny gonna win this. You feel me? Unless something get done within these next few week or two. But that ain't even enough time. But hey, God bless them. They already training, and ain't no excuses. Ain't no excuses for the Spence side or either side. You know what I mean? My best memory of Keith Thurman was when he got on his electric scooter fighting Lopez. Lopez was putting paws on that boy that 7th round, whatever it was.
Yeah, them on his bike.
Art said, I think.
In hand.
What you say?
I said, with mouthpiece in hand. He was on his bike holding his mouthpiece. Like,
yeah, with that body shot.
Yeah.
That shit was like instincts. That boy said, spit that shit right out. Like, you know what? Let me backpedal with this shit. He did start an electric sliding out here.
He said, I gotta breathe. I gotta breathe. Can't have nothing blocking my air tunnel. He's like, he ain't gonna be nowhere near my ass, but I'm gonna be on this bike.
I think both Keith and Ryan are still recovering from those knockdowns. D.I. said phone dying. Definitely be back, no doubt. But man, we're glad to have Actual back. Safe, you know, enjoy this vacation, seem like. And back for these fights. He back on the DAZN weekend. So yeah, man. But I'm gonna keep my eye and ear out for what you call it, the Canelo thing, because I'm like, damn, that'd be some shit.
Yeah, he said, I guess Canelo said, yeah, if he don't want that work, I'm gonna move up to 175 and go after Beterbiev. I'm like, damn. Like, I can't be mad at that either. I mean, if a guy is going for undisputed and you ain't giving him that work, you know what I'm saying? And then he's like, well, fuck it. Next best.
But is that smart though? 1-2, is that smart though? You already are one step away from getting the job done at 168, and then you want to jeopardize that by going up. Not saying that you would lose, but you will have to come back down right after that to defend your belts. What if you're not in the same? You know what I mean? Like, why does he keep doing shit like that?
Well, I don't know if it could go both ways, because if I offer you 9 and you want 10, then I give you 10, and then you want 11. I could tell that you don't really want to fight, and I'm not going to sit around and just keep, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, my point is, I feel like Canelo need to just, you know, just finish out at 68 before you try to go.
Oh yeah, I feel that too. But if he making it that hard for you to make the fight, it's just this is the second time it happened, maybe even the third. Who knows? What I'm trying to say is this: it's like, yo, think about the opportunity that's in Plant's hands. If he pulls off a dub, how is that working his favor? I mean, now you can ask for anything you want in a quote unquote rematch. You can do whatever. You just beat the man. You know what I'm saying? So you beat the man and you got the bag in the process of doing it. And now you could be like, yeah, 40 mil, whatever you asking for, even if it's ridiculous, you can still ask for it because technically you the A side. But when you doing that shit on you the B side, or actually the C side, because I honestly don't think this dude's beaten any name in his entire career. And now he's claiming this. And I agree with Kong, like this dude holding on to the IBF just because it's a piece of the puzzle. You know what I'm saying? He giving up the opportunity, and it's like, man, I'm gonna sell tickets wherever I go. That's on Canelo, you know what I mean? And if I'm gonna fight a better BF, yeah, I would like to see him go undisputed myself. And I get where you coming from with it, but at what cost? You know what I'm saying? At what cost am I gonna be sweating this dude to
I'd rather
make
him
the fight happen?
I'd rather him fight a Benavidez than to go up and fight a better be right now. You know what I mean? Just stay at 68. Like this. But I hear you though. With that plan shit, I don't support that at all, man. Like I know that they trying to stall on the PBC side, and you know, it's only one guy really pursuing undisputed, and that's Jamel. That's Jamel. Like he been aggressively pursuing it. You know, he here, you know, but other than that, yeah, they're gonna try to. But it's like it's probably karma. Like when Canelo had the opportunity to do it easily at 60,
right?
He didn't want to do it. Now you want to try to go the easy road at 68. Like, okay, I'll just do it here. And then now you with the PBC situation. Like, nah, you ain't doing shit. So like it just backfired on him, thinking that it was gonna be. Oh shit.
Oh man. Oh baby.
Wi-Fi promotion. Thank you. I mean, hey, look.
He got a delay.
that hand coming out the nipple, man. That arm. That's what you get me every time, man.
What do you get this, bro?
Oh, but got nipple arm.
Hey, as far as I'm concerned, you know, hello, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. We all know that nobody want no smoke with Canelo at 160. They was ducking like, oh, I'm not fighting for that low cost. I mean, come on, baby.
No. Yeah, he got serious.
Look, man, like, we're gonna finish off 168. You know, Canelo, we're gonna finish off 168. They control the 175, baby. We getting all the belts on. People crazy if they don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all rather watch Earl Spence fight Canelo at 160.
Man, that palm tree Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that's me talking about shit 10 minutes ago.
You
probably think I'm cutting him off. I'm like, I'm not even cutting him off.
Actually, you might have to drop off and come back on, fam.
But honestly, I ain't mad at what Canelo doing right now. I really not. I mean, we could talk about what people have done in the past. A lot of people do that about Andre, saying he ducked that work and with Charlo. But when he trying to make fights happening now, that's what I do. I move with the energy that they giving and what they really trying to do at that moment. So I ain't mad at what Canelo doing right now.
I feel you.
Yeah, I mean, and the fact that he didn't ride with that WBC franchise shit and went and got that WBC to try to attempt to get undisputed, I like that. I like that. How he did it, I don't know, but hey, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, the fact that he didn't say, okay, I don't need this one because I got this one. I like that, though.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. What I notice is every time before they make Canelo's fight, before Canelo's opponent is really selected, it's always a bunch of names thrown up, you know, and before, you know, the actual real name get decided on. So we don't really know what to believe. It might not be Better Beef. It might not be Plant. It could be somebody else completely different. Who knows? But until he actually
sounds good promotion.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good.
But we shall see. Like you said, like we both said, when that weigh-in come in, that's when it counts. When they at the weigh-in, then you know it's about to go down.
Yep. Hey, so we're gonna get ready to close it down. We got next weekend, we got Undisputed. Jermell Charlo takes on Brian Castano for all the belts at super welterweight.
All the straps.
All of the straps, all the marbles, everything on the line. Argentina versus Houston, Texas, right here in America. It's gonna be in San Antonio, Texas, and it's going down. You know what? I think the undercard is kind of whack. If I'm not mistaken, I'm trying to remember if I've seen any recognizable names on the undercard, but anyway, I'm gonna still support the event. I'm gonna definitely support the event. Looking forward to that. But this weekend is it would have been Crying Garcia against Javier Fortuna, but Jojo Diaz, the only one that got cojones, seemed like over there, left for the Golden Boy. Shout out to Ortiz, you know, he's a good one too. You know, he's doing his thing.
Shout
so
out
I don't
to
want to
Mel,
discredit.
because that's real. I said shout out to Mel because that's real scrap season right there.
Yeah,
You
man.
know what I mean? You know, shout
Real
out to
scrap
Texas. He doing his thing, man. He doing his thing. Big Mel. You know,
That's Big Charlo.
yeah, he out there really doing it. And now the opportunity is going to open up for him big time, being undisputed at 154. That's going to change. He's going to change the game a little bit. He's going to stir it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, big ups to Mel for going out and making these fights happen, and getting that undisputed work. As for the undercard, I get it. The undercard might be soft, but some of these main events been soft, and the undercard's been hot. So it's like give and take.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hear you. But you know, also we got what Spence going after. I haven't heard the latest on if they're going to reinstate Manny as the WBA Super Champ yet. It's just been I've been hearing mixed things on that. But if so, then Errol will have an opportunity to collect another belt, possibly en route to Undisputed. I don't know if the Crawford fight will ever happen, but you know, he'll still reach a milestone in his career of a three belt holder, just like Teofimo.
Yeah.
That's great.
Unified champion. You know what I'm saying? So it is somewhat strap season. So this is a big name fighter too. This is a legend to get in the ring.
The biggest name he's gonna ever
in
face.
welterweight. Yeah, the hottest guy out there at welterweight.
The hottest resume probably in boxing.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. And he getting in there with that guy. And even though that guy's, got a little age on him, that guy's, we seen what he did to Thurman. So and how he performed against Thurman. So he's a bit ageless. So we're going to see. We're going to see.
Yeah. Will Manny turn that youth page again? Will he be able to figure that out against Errol Spence, or will the pressure in the youth of Errol Spence be too much? We definitely gonna find out. Gonna find out.
I am curious too if the winner is gonna go for Undisputed. That's the big question for me also. So it's a lot of things, a lot of variables that go into that fight, man. I'm excited for it though. I think boxing is big for boxing also. So let's get this show on the road, man. That's what I'm talking about. Big champ shit. Let's get it on. And yes, I will be paying for that shit.
Right. Yep. Hey man, shout out to everybody in the clique. Actual, like I said, he back. Free Charles D. Shout out to Rocket Strike, Iron Cone. Everybody that's been showing support. Lisa Bells came through and supported this one. Came through kind of late, but shout out to the Queen, Lisa Bells. Everybody check out that channels tab. Great content creators there. So please support those that support you. And y'all know how we do, man. We just gonna keep bringing the flame on these topics. But let me make sure I didn't miss nothing. Ronell as well. All the members, man. Shout out to y'all, all the members. But y'all keep showing support to the realists out there. And keep supporting this sport, man. We got man fans and all of that, but we ain't here for all of that shit. We joke and flame y'all. We keep it moving. We want to see the sport grow and get better. and we're gonna promote the big champ shit. But it's a lot of little champ shit going on. And speaking of little champ shit, I'm gonna send y'all with this clip. But I am BHP, and I'll catch you on the next one, man. Peace.
This is ridiculous. Only a wimp would be hiding under a bed. I can't be a wimp. Hey! I'm not afraid anymore! I said I'm not afraid anymore! Do you hear me? I'm not afraid anymore!
Ha 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 ha!